So this is for workouts 4 and 5 for the second week. For the workout on Thursday, or the fourth day, whichever day it is, it's really just things you guys have already done with the hammer and the weight, as well as the javelin. So again, you can watch the videos to review some of the drills if you need to, but it's really just being very methodical on technique, working on specific things every single time. As long as you're focusing on one or two aspects of every drill, you're going to be making improvements and seeing some good technical elements improve as we go here through the rest of the fall. Now we get into Friday. It's the same starting the active warm-up that we did last week. Just a couple of different exercises. So this week, instead of regular jumping jacks, we have seal jacks, which means instead of being here for regular jumping jack, it's a seal jack. So the arms are here, and it's out and in, out and in. Okay, so that's a seal jack. We're going to the Heisman. So we do 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, which comes after the Heisman. The Heisman is just going in place here to here, right? Trying to get across as much as you can. Then making sure that that outside leg is up, right to parallel. Don't want you to see this, right, with the leg staying down. Try to really drive it up every time. It's supposed to be quick, okay? Then we're doing high knees and mummy kicks. Remember, again, mummy kicks are here, across the arms, legs are straight as you're doing those. Now, for the shot, gliders, you're starting with some line glides. We're just getting on a straight line, working repetition with the glide. We're really focusing on staying low, right? Being down, out of the back, and to the landing point, okay? You're working consistency with those. Pick out 1 or 2 things you think you need to work on. Maybe it's your eyes. Again, you want to have your eyes just about 4 to 6 feet out in front of you on a point on the ground, and just leave them there the whole time. Right? Your eyes should be on there as long as they can be, even as you start to turn. Right? Start to turn the lower body. Try to keep those eyes back as long as you can. For the last few glides with that, it says in the sheet that you want to glide and then turn the right foot. Right, so we've done that before. So it's just a little bit more dynamic version of the 1, 2, 3, and turn. We're gliding, and then turn and land. Okay. From there, you're doing back into the band glide. Except this time you're doing it with the power progression. So you're going to be holding the band again in your left hand, either holding someone else holding it or attached to a fence or some other secure object. And we're going to glide. Right? Same idea, stay nice and low. And then we're going to go into that same power position progression. So landing, you're still holding the band. It's here. Right? Turn that right leg, feel that right side, really build up the tension, and turn around and around. Then here, and then you can let go and push and finish. Okay? So you're going to really feel it on these if you have that band pulling you back, and that person either providing the resistance or whatever the band's attached to. But the idea is that you're working it nice and slowly so you feel everything coming around, and then you push and you finish. From there, you're doing some standing throws and some full throws. Again, really just getting back into the routine. Shouldn't be hard at all as far as the effort. Really just working on technique. You've been doing drills, you've been gliding, you've been working power throw, power position for the last 2 weeks. And if you haven't, make sure you really do all the drills, all these workouts in the right order so that you're not just doing 2 days of drills and then throwing. The point is that you're working a lot of repetition before you even do any throws. Rotational folks, you're going to back to middle progression just like we did on the first day. And then we're going right leg sweep on seat. Just like we're doing discus, except in the shot it's a little bit different. Discus, we're talking about getting that right leg as long as we can before we sweep around in the middle. In the shot, it's not going to be going out as long, right? That if I were standing and watching you in the shot, ideally you don't want to see that back part of your shoe as you come around, right? So instead of coming all the way around to sweep it, it's almost more like you're kicking it through in the shot. So it's here and around and you go, right? So from the back, out, sweep it around, kick it, and then drive. The reason for that is because the circle is smaller in the shot, so we can't use up too much ground or we're just going to run out of room in the front and hit the toe ball. So it's the same idea, where you still bring your hips, you're still driving vertically, and you're still driving across, but you really don't want to get as long a sweep to project yourself too far to the middle, okay? So it's wind, low, sweep, and come through, okay? From there, you're going to do some full spins, right? So we're just working the rotational technique with a shot for the last few, but do a couple without a shot first, just to get used to spinning again in full technique, especially if you're just learning how to throw the shot rotationally. So it's here, nice low wind, right? Get it all the way down, come around out of the back, sweep, around, land, and finish. Okay? So we're just working a lot of repetition with that. From there, you got some half turns. So half turns again with a shot now. We're just starting here, just like we do on the back, that progression, where it's here to here. So the half turns are starting in this position, okay? And it's just turn actively on that right foot, and then come around and throw. Okay, so you see the left arm comes into the body, nice and high and tight. The idea, though, is that you want to get all the way around on that right foot. So make sure you're nice and long in those legs, not just start standing straight up. Really get down those legs to feel it. And actively turn on that right foot to get yourself around so you can finish and get your hip all the way through. Now, if you're just new to the rotational, you don't feel comfortable yet doing a full throw, full technique, that's fine. Make sure you just go at your own pace. And if you do want to start doing some full throws, just make sure you're doing them, at a comfortable speed and just get used to it. Javelin folks, there's nothing new for you other than some three-step throws with basketball. So again, left behind right, basketball, 1, 2, 3, and finish, okay? Again, working on specific elements, whether it's your base being wide, whether it's that right leg and hip getting all the way through, posture, arm, release point, left arm, any of those things. So that is the end of the fifth workout in the second week of workouts.